Naruto finally saved Jiraiya from Pain's hands. Jiraiya was shocked to see Naruto, because he never expected Naruto to appear. Fukasaku noticed the orange marks at the corners of Naruto's eyes, and asked in surprise why Naruto could use Sage Jutsu of Mount Myaboku. Naruto instinctively wanted to greet Fukasaku, but just as he was about to speak, he remembered that at this point, he hadn't met them yet. Jiraiya also noticed Naruto's change. There was no doubt Naruto was in Sage mode, and his Sage transformation was even more perfect than his own, as the master. At this moment, Pain regrouped, forming up in a battle stance. Naruto told Jiraiya and the others to rest aside for now, and let him handle Pain first. While explaining this, he saw his master battered by Pain, and even though he had already forgiven Nagato in his previous life, he still couldn't suppress the anger in his heart. But Fukasaku advised Naruto not to get caught up in the fight. The wise thing to do now was to return to Mount Myaboku, and treat young Jiraiya first. Hearing his master's heavy coughing, Naruto suppressed his anger. He sent out a shadow clone to pick up Jiraiya from the ground, while his real body formed a Rasen Shuriken with one hand. With 2 lifetimes of experience, Naruto no longer needed shadow clones to help with Rasengan. He looked Pain in the eye and said, "After I send my master to safety, I'll come back and show you how ridiculous your so-called piece is." After speaking, he threw the Rasen Shuriken at Pain. As the white storm exploded, Fukasaku took the chance to use reverse summoning to bring everyone back to Mount Myaboku. Pain looked at the deep crater created by the Rasen Shuriken and fell into thought. Sage mode just like Jiraiya's? No wonder he could save Jiraiya from my hands. At this moment, paper pieces beside Pain formed into Konan. She told Pain that the boy was the Ninetales Jinchuriki, and asked if they should pursue, having lost Animal Path and Azura Path. Nagato, whose mobility was poor, was in no rush to chase. They decided to regroup and head straight for Konoha later to hunt the Ninetales. No matter who it is, all resistance before God is futile. Meanwhile, at the sacred Mount Myaboku, Shima had quickly bandaged Jiraiya's wounds. Though badly hurt, his injuries were not fatal, except for his severed arm, which could not be restored. The rest could heal with time. Fukasaku breathed a sigh of relief. If not for this blonde brat's timely appearance, he and Jiraiya would have died there. Jiraiya cared less about his own injuries than about why Naruto suddenly appeared in Amigakure, and why he could use Sage mode. He asked Naruto what was going on. A chill ran down Naruto's back. He remembered how, in his previous life, Sasuke told him that when Sasuke and Boruto traveled to the past, Jiraiya easily saw through their future identities. Naruto knew he wouldn't be able to hide the truth from Jiraiya for long, but now was not the time to tell them everything. He had many things to do next that might contradict the will of fire believed in by Konoha. He apologized to Jiraiya, promising that when the time was right, he would tell everything in detail. Jiraiya looked at Naruto and thought for a moment, then laughed loudly, easing the awkwardness. He knew Naruto must have his reasons, and would wait for the day Naruto confided in him, no matter the reason. He was grateful to Naruto for bringing him back safely. Thinking of the promise he made to Tsunade before heading to Amigakure, Jiraiya laughed even louder. After a few days of rest, Naruto thanked Shima and Fukasaku, and took Jiraiya back to Konoha. Back in the village, Tsunade gave Jiraiya a thorough checkup, and found that, aside from his arm, he was fine. Tears rolled down Tsunade's cheeks. "If it weren't for Naruto, you wouldn't have made it back this time. You really are reckless." Jiraiya burst out laughing, telling Tsunade not to forget their earlier agreement. Because Naruto had saved Jiraiya, Tsunade no longer pursued his earlier act of leaving the team without permission. Seeing that Jiraiya and Tsunade had more important things to discuss, Naruto wisely left the office. To give them some time alone, he quickly headed to Ichiraku Ramen, ate several big bowls, and sighed with satisfaction. Only Ichiraku Ramen could make him temporarily forget the pain brought by Otsutsuki. That night, Naruto lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling in a daze. His experience, from near death to rebirth as a young man, still felt unreal. Even though it truly happened, he needed the nights to calm himself, to reconnect his mind and body with reality. Now, there were still 20 years until the Otsutsuki god invaded the ninja world. Naruto had to become stronger than his enemies during this time, and completely change the rules of the ninja world. It was time to start training. In his previous life, after losing Kurama, Naruto would read the Sealing Jutsu scroll whenever he had time, to make up for his lack of strength. Now, he had mastered many ninjutsu, but there were still many jutsu in the scroll he hadn't learned before, especially Minato's Flying Thunder God Jutsu. To change the ninja world, the Flying Thunder God technique was essential. Naruto decided to do what he did as a child once again. After the incident 3 years ago, the Sealing Jutsu scroll had been hidden in a very secret place. Almost no one knew this secret, but as the former 7th Hokage, Naruto was familiar with every secret in Konoha. With memories from his previous life as Hokage, he quickly found the hidden scroll. This scroll was Tobirama's legacy. Most of the forbidden jutsu inside were his inventions. In his previous life, Naruto had relied too much on Kurama's power, and it was only when he faced overwhelming opponents that he understood the value of mastering many techniques. Some unique jutsu could turn the tables unexpectedly, so this time, Naruto decided to master them all. He copied the scroll, then swiftly went to the outskirts of Konoha to practice day and night. With his vast combat experience, and the help of multiple shadow clones training in sync, Naruto quickly mastered the Flying Thunder God Jutsu, and other forbidden jutsu such as Edo Tensei. A few days later, Naruto invited Jiraiya out of his soft world, because he wanted the key to the 8 trigram seal on Kurama. Though Jiraiya trusted his student, Naruto's sudden change still made him uneasy. Naruto said seriously that during Kurama's rampage, he met Minato, and learned about his own identity and mission from him. He couldn't reveal everything yet, but he would not fail his father's trust. Naruto swore on the name of Hokage that everything he did was for the future of the ninja world. Jiraiya fell silent after hearing Naruto's words. Minato's far-sighted plans must have anticipated this day. He asked no more, summoned the scroll toad, and handed the key to the 8 trigram seal to Naruto. Naruto. He believed that Naruto now could control Kurama's power. Naruto was deeply moved. After saying goodbye to Jiraiya, he returned home. After hesitating for a moment, he placed his hand on his abdomen. The 8 trigram seal appeared. After many years, Naruto finally met Kurama again.